Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I want to talk about something that's one of my favorite things to talk about, but it's not something that you would think would get anyone excited, and that is meditation. Meditation is the gateway to greater consciousness. It is the gateway to greater awareness. It is the gateway to come out of pain. It is the gateway to come out of illusion. The key thing to remember is that a little bit of meditation every day builds on itself. And it builds on itself, and so that you become more conscious, more self-aware. You're able to see life as it is. And you have greater insight. You have greater inspiration. You have a greater focus. You have less stress. If something was that good, had all those benefits, why wouldn't everyone be doing it? I don't know. I have no idea. I know for most of my life I didn't meditate, but now I've been meditating, my gosh. I think I learned transcendental meditation in 1995. So figure that out. 2005, 2015, well, about 20 some years, 26, 27 years. It's a daily part of my life. I don't miss it. Like last night, Gene and I were out late. We went to a concert, The Temptations. It was a play concert. It was excellent. Absolutely incredible. And I got my little calculator out there in Egypt. I got Anita. 26 years I've been meditating. Thanks, Anita. So we got home late. I want you to know that I'm an early to bed guy. I'm in bed by 8:45, asleep by 9. Because I'm up at 4:30. Today, we didn't get to bed until about 11:30 last night. Still woke up at 4:30. Why? Had to meditate. The single most important thing I do in a day is to begin my day with meditation. Anita brings up and says, what is your position about the Akashic Record? As I ponder that, I think there's only one mind. That mind is infinite. That mind is everywhere present. That mind is always present and is there for us to access if we open ourselves up to that. So the Akashic Record could just simply be going into the infinite mind and pulling out whatever you want to pull out, because it's all available to us. All available to us. Jeannie, you're going to love The Temptations, as you already do. Gene and I sang there, because Gene and I, if you don't know, we're from Detroit area. We grew up with Motown. And so we sang every lyric to every song. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet baby. Papa was a Rolling Stone. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And you see, everything they sang was about what was going on at the time. Think about what was going on at the time. We had the Vietnam War. We had the hippie movement, the free movement. We had the movement of free love. We had the movement of marijuana, LSD, mescaline. We had the movement of the civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King and the rest of all the beautiful things trying to bring equality to the world. We had all these things going on. We had as much going on then as we do now. We just know about it more now because of social media. So because we're being bombarded with all of this information, guess what? no better time to meditate. To take your mind off of this crazy illusion that we buy into. Here's what happens when you buy into the illusion. So we're talking about the temptations. Let's go there. So we talked about the temptations and the great music they put in. But all we ever hear about is the great music, that they were the number one band in Motown. They had all these number one hits. We don't hear about the negative aspects, the drugs, the alcohol, the women, the depression, the illness, the dying of early, the not having a family, not being there for a family. If you start listening to their songs, you understand there was a dark side as well. And when you're in the spotlight like they are, you need to meditate even more. And keep in mind that you may not be a rock singer, a singer, a R&B singer, a soul singer. You may not be an actress. But in your world, you are your own rock star. And you can't let that one-sided view of life control you. But rather, you want to be the observer and control it. And you can only do that when you're able to quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. And that's only done through meditation. Yeah, Carly, you hear about Elvis and what was going on in his life. And all you saw was him doing his thing. Doing his thing. It was great. He was doing his thing. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that just really popped up. I was having a discussion with Niranjan the other day, and he's in the second year of law school at Georgetown while being a cardiovascular surgeon, my buddy. We were talking about our founding fathers. And we think that they were angels and saints. They weren't angels and saints. They were slave owners. They were greedy. They tried to lie about things, but we don't talk about that. We build heroes out of people. Why? When we build heroes, then everyone else thinks that they can be just a hero. They can have a one-sided life. And that's the greatest illusion that we bought into. That is the opioid of the masses. That you can be happy all the time. No such friggin' thing in the planet. But you can be fulfilled. You can find balance. You can see life clearly. But it takes you pulling away. It takes you withdrawing from the illusion of the bombardment of thoughts and ideas and concepts and beliefs so that you can step back into the observer. And when you step back into the observer, then you see both sides to the situation, not just one side to the situation. And that comes through meditation. I can't say it enough. I didn't buy into this. The more I meditated, the more I've studied, the more I've meditated, the more I've studied. Meditation is the single most important thing that we build into our daily practice. McBride's out there. Preach. Well, I'm on a hot topic for me. I don't know if you're aware of this. If you don't know how to meditate, go to my YouTube channel. I've got guided meditations there. If you want to meditate with a group, join me every morning at 7 a.m. Central Time. There's a group of us. Today there were 16, I think, that were meditating together. You don't have to know how to meditate. You can follow along. You can join. You can be a part of oneness. When I meditate, and here's one of the beautiful things, not only do I meditate in the morning, but I also do my Wim Hof breathing. I do my Srividya practice. And I do it with my wife. So not only am I tapping in, she's tapping in. And guess what? Our energies meld. They merge. They become one. Our relationship is based on spirituality. Our relationship is based on oneness. Our relationship is based on acceptance. And meditation helps you accept because it takes you out of judgment. So know that you're welcome to join. Love to have you to be a part of the group. Srividya. Srividya is a practice that I learned when I was in India. I studied it under two different gurus. It is a use of mantras that clear your chakras, the first set. The second set, move the energy through your chakras. And the third set connects you into the infinite I am, which you are. And so by doing this process, the process is about 10 minutes. And you do that. And actually, how I do it is I do my Wim Hof breathing. I then go into Srividya, and then I go into silent meditation. And I find that that cycle has served me. I've been doing this for about 6 years now, every day, every day. My wife has been doing it now for about 2 months. I didn't feel right to initiate anyone into this practice until I had met my commitment of doing it for 5 years. And I wanted to make sure that the people that I initiate into this practice are willing to commit to doing it every day. Because what I was taught is that if you can't do it every day, it's not going to build. See, things build on each other. It's like working out. You don't work out one day and then you're done. No, you work out in a regular routine, and the gains build on each other, build on each other, build on each other, build on each other, build on each other. So Srividya is a form of meditation, because think about this, McBride. Your body is all energy. And energy responds to frequency. Like it'll respond to a sound. Well, each of the words in a mantra have a particular sound. That sound shifts your energy. That's the thing. It opens that energy flow. That's what we're talking about here. Hey, if you want to be in a class with me, go to Agape Spiritual Center. We're starting classes Monday and Tuesday. Mondays is Spiritual Foundations, a 10-week class. Tuesdays is seven Spiritual Laws of Success, 7 weeks based on the book by Deepak. So if you're interested in joining me for a class and going deeper, go to agapespiritualcenter.com. Sign up today. Everybody, thank you for joining me. Know that I love you because I accept you as you are, and I would love to meet with you in the silence. Make it a great day. Aloha.